Good morning, wet shavers, coffee lovers, and podcast listeners everywhere. It's Mark with GeorgeToon.com. It's time for another second cup. So grab a cup of coffee, kick back, relax, put in those earbuds, adjust that speaker volume, and let's talk some wet shaving and a few other things in podcast form. What is Second Cup? Well, Second Cup is a podcast that will give you some additional information that didn't make the Monday morning mailbag deadline. This might be something that is time sensitive. For instance, a sale that could be ending before the next Monday morning mailbag hits the airwaves, or a piece of late breaking information that viewers have passed along that is equally time sensitive, or something else regarding the wet shaving world that needs to be broadcast in a timely fashion. And we'll also have some time to chit chat and discuss some other things like coffee, movies, shows that are streaming online, books, that sort of thing. So thanks for tuning in to Second Cup, and I hope you subscribe to the podcast, where you can also find episodes of the Monday Morning Mailbag in podcast form. I hope you're enjoying a cup of coffee with me. We'll get the show underway in just a moment. Thanks for joining me. Well, good morning, everyone, and welcome to the August 17th, 2026 episode of Second Cup. Great to be with you this morning. I hope you're enjoying a cup of coffee with me. I am enjoying a cup of McDaniel's coffee that I picked up at Save-A-Lot. That's their house brand of coffee over there at the Save-A-Lot stores. This is a good one. Hang on, let me get a sip. Hang on. That's great. You know what? And I don't know what it was when I made this cup of coffee. This aroma just filled the kitchen. I mean, it's a great cup of coffee at a real nice, affordable price point. Really, really terrific. So if you got a Save-A-Lot store in your neck of the woods, check it out. Get a nice big box at a good price point. I can't remember what I paid, but it wasn't a lot of money. And these are little Keurig cups that you can pop right into your Keurig coffee machine and get a freshly brewed cup of coffee. It really is terrific. And I'm using my Kellogg's Cereal City coffee mug. Picked this up when we visited Battle Creek, Michigan. We had a cartooning meeting, chapter meeting kind of a thing a number of years ago. And we all met there, and we went to the Cereal City Kellogg's Cereal City Museum that they had there. That was really kind of neat. I don't think it's open anymore, but it was really a neat attraction and gave you the whole history of the Kellogg's Corporation and how cereal was developed and that sort of thing. A lot of great displays, and I really enjoyed myself. I picked up this coffee mug, Tony the Tiger on there, and it is terrific. Hang on, let me get another sip. Hang on. Yeah, so I try to do that. I try to pick up a coffee mug if I'm ever traveling, if I'm ever on the road, I'm in some area of the country where I want a little bit of a remembrance, I'll pick up a coffee mug, at the destination. And yeah, this was a fun one. Every time I look at it, I think of that get together with all those cartoonists from the Ohio chapter in Battle Creek, Michigan. One more sip. That's terrific. So again, McDaniel's coffee. At Save-A-Lot. This is their, I think it's their breakfast blend. I got to get the label. I got to look at the label again. I have it over there in the in the cupboard. I got to take a look at which one it is. But I think it's, Donut Shop. It's their Donut Shop. That's what it is. I will double check that. It's their Donut Shop coffee, and it is very, very flavorful. Well, how are you this morning? Great to be with you. We are having some summertime August weather right now. Let me tell you, it is warm and sticky and humid. And it has resulted in a lot of bad weather, thunderstorms and some flooding and torrential rainfall and tornadoes and that sort of thing throughout Illinois, Indiana, into mid and southern parts of Ohio. I think just the other day, Columbus had a tornado warning, and they said they had some heavy rains. So I hope everyone in those areas are okay, and I hope you got through it all, and I hope it didn't last too long. But yeah, summertime weather, August, you get that really, really sticky humidity. Just the other night, I went out for an after-dinner walk, just to kind of, you have something to eat. You want to get out and move around a little bit, get some fresh air, get some sunshine and that sort of thing. It was overcast, and it was sticky. It was so humid, and it was only 80 degrees, but there was like 70% humidity in the air. And my gosh, was it, I mean, you just came back inside completely drenched. It's like you had jumped in a swimming pool. And, wow. So, it's just one of those days in summer where absolutely just a light t-shirt and short pants and half socks and some nice sneakers are really the call. That's what you need because it is really, really sticky weather. And of course, that hot, humid, sticky weather results in a lot of turbulent weather fronts that come in later on in the day. And I know, I mentioned this to you, I went through some of that on my trip back from Columbus, driving back home in the middle of the night, the dead of the night, from 12:30 a.m. to about 3:30 a.m., coming home from the Reuben Awards. And I went through some torrential downpours. My gosh. So I saw it firsthand. And again, just incredible lightning, double lightning bolts on the horizon. That was just, I've never seen anything like that before. That was pretty amazing. So, I just hope that you got through whatever bad weather might have rolled through your area and everything's okay and that you're just relaxing and having a great cup of coffee with me this morning. I hope the weather is very agreeable where you're at right now. And again, right now, I'm just kind of looking at a nice blue sky with some clouds. It's probably about 75, 80 degrees, something like that. The humidity's climbing a little bit. My brother stopped by with his dogs. He has a couple of Newfoundlands. You saw one of those Newfoundlands, Cinder, on a shaving video that I did a couple of years ago when I was dog sitting. Rue is not here. Rue is the golden retriever. Rue is not here. But he brought along Cinder and his other Newfoundland that was added to the family after I did that review, Piper. So Cinder and Piper are both here. So you might hear him in the background, calling them out as they're running around, having a good time, romping around on a beautiful summer day, really, even though humidity might get up there a little bit and it might get warm, it's still a beautiful August summer day. And I hope you're enjoying a cup of coffee and I hope you're having just a relaxing morning. And you know what? Just to remind you, when it gets really, really warm, we've talked about whether you should drink hot beverages or cold beverages, that sort of thing, to try to cool down. We've had some explanations on that, but I want to mention this to you right here. I got a jug of this right here. This is good stuff. I try to lean towards things that are more natural, that don't have a lot of additives and preservatives, that sort of thing. The food and the beverage that I buy, I try to buy, whole and good with not a lot of preservatives, that sort of thing. And what I am going to enjoy later on as the temperature climbs up, is Milo's family-made famous sweet tea. Have you ever heard of this? I buy this at a couple of places. I buy this at Aldi, and they also have it at my local Walmart. I'm not sure about Giant Eagle, but boy, oh boy, this is great. Their famous sweet tea, family made since 1946, brewed fresh, 3 simple ingredients, which is what caught my attention. And here are the 3 simple ingredients right here. Filtered water, pure sugar cane, fresh brewed tea. That's it. That's the 3 ingredients right there. And boy, is it a delightful and satisfying glass of iced tea. You can also warm it up in the microwave if you want to and have a cup of hot tea as well. I sometimes do that in the evening when it's, things are cooling down. But just wanted to mention that to you. Milo's, MILO''S, Milo's famous sweet tea, 100% natural. Give it a look if you're looking for a great cool down beverage on these hot, humid summer days as we're rolling through August and barreling down the road towards fall and autumn. Got another good month of summer ahead, so if you need a nice cool beverage, check out Milo's. I like it a lot. All right. Great to be with you this morning. Thanks so much for tuning in. I really do appreciate that. I hope you're enjoying a cup of coffee with me this morning. Let's pay a few bills and we'll get the show underway in just a moment. Well, here's an announcement I saw on Facebook, I believe, from Maggard Razors. They're going to be closed from August 16th until August 23rd. And as they write here, for the first time in our nearly 14-year history, we're taking a break. We're giving all our employees a week of paid vacation. Both our showroom and e-commerce fulfillment operations will be closed this coming week. Orders placed after Saturday, August 15th, 10 a.m. Eastern Daylight Time, will be shipped starting Monday, August 24th, in the order that they were placed. Thank you for your understanding while we reward our employees for staying with us through the years. And that's from Maggard Razors. So just know that this week, starting on August 16th, which was yesterday, Sunday, August 16th to August 23rd, they're going to be closed. And any order that was placed on August 15th, starting at 10 a.m. EDT, will be shipped starting on Monday, August 24th, in the order that they were placed. So there you go. Maggard Razors taking a summer break, beating the heat and the high humidity. Hopefully they're off to a nice waterfront destination where they can cool down and recharge a little bit. So I just wanted to give you that update. Maggard Razors closed from August 16th until August 23rd, 2026. Well, speaking of vacations and travel, Mula is showcasing all their travel items on their website. Get over to mulashaving.com/collections/travel. And Mula is spelled M-U-H-L-E shaving. mulashaving.com/collections/travel, and you can check out all the travel gear that they have up there. 37 products. They've got blade guards for your safety razor. They've got a Mula Shave Care alum pen for, when you nick yourself, $8. They've got Mula Shave Care shaving stick in sandalwood scent. That's $11. Wow, that's great for travel. They also have a Mula travel shaving brush, silver tip fiber, black anodized aluminum. That's $51. They've got some blade guards for Gillette Fusion cartridge razors if you're taking a cartridge razor with you in your carry-on bag. They've got this beautiful travel safety razor case for a safety razor, a beautiful leather case for your safety razor. It's the Mula Travel Safety Razor Case in Florentine leather in brown. Boy, that is beautiful. That's $44. That's a beautiful case. They also have a Mula Essentials soap box. It looks like an aluminum tin where you can take your own soap. They've got a travel manicure set. They've got a Mula travel razor, the Gillette Fusion razor in black anodized aluminum. That's the handle. Boy, that looks really, really nice. Here's something that's really, really neat. Mula travel 2-piece shaving set, silver tip fiber brush, and safety razor with leather case in brown. Now that's $183. But if you like Mula products, boy, that's really a nice looking set to take with you when you travel. My goodness, that is really, really terrific. They also have some other shaving sticks here in grapefruit and mint scent. Also, aloe vera shaving stick. Boy, they got a lot of great stuff up here. My goodness. Let me give you a breakdown on a few of these items right here. The travel shaving brush, the brush. Crafted with quick-drying silver-tip fiber, the brush head twists out and stores neatly in the handle, perfect for saving space without sacrificing performance. Here's their cartridge razor. The razor, compact and lightweight, the anodized aluminum handle is slightly shorter than the standard, making it ideal for travel. Here they talk about the shave sticks. The Shave. Available in 4 fragrances, our shaving sticks can be twisted in and out of their case, giving you just the right amount every time. And they also have this beautiful case here. The case, handmade from premium cowhide leather. Our travel cases keep your grooming essentials safe, organized, and effortlessly stylish. So yeah, check it out. Mula, a lot of travel gear up here that is just really, really nice, very rugged, made very, very well, and offers you great shaves that Mula is known for. So check it out again. from Mueller, their travel collection. You can find these items at muellershaving.com/collections/travel. If you've got some summer travel scheduled on your calendar before summer ends and you need some travel gear to accommodate your traditional wet shave, well, give Mueller a look. Once again, muellershaving.com/collections/travel. Give it a look. From Phoenix Shaving, we have USS Cyclops, a high strangeness mystery, a Phoenix Shaving original scent, a high strangeness calendar original. Here are the scent notes. Top notes are bergamot, pink peppercorn, mint, camphor, and lavandin grasso. Middle notes are cardamom, violet, spice, and marine. And the base notes are amber, musk, vetiver, leather, and wood. You got to see this artwork. You got to get up to Phoenix Shaving and check out the label art. It really is fantastic. But here's what they have to say about it. March 1918, the USS Cyclops AC-4 steams south into the Bermuda Triangle, its holds packed with ore, its decks crowded with men who expect a routine crossing. The weather holds, but something in the water does not. A shape moves just below the surface, pacing the ship for miles. I'm going to leave it there. I'm going to let you get up there and check this one out. USS Cyclops. This really is neat. They got a full collection. They got the shaving soap, the aftershave cologne, the Cube 2.0, solid cologne, EDP, conditioning shampoo puck, natural deodorant, body soap, and Star Jelly aftershave, mentholated and non-menthol. Check this out. USS Cyclops from Phoenix Shaving. I'm not going to read the whole thing to you because I want you to get up to the page and check out the artwork and read the story for yourself. Really, really neat. From Phoenix Shaving, USS Cyclops. Give it a look. This is something that also is new from Phoenix Shaving as far as I can tell. Everlasting Solid Block Alum Bot, B-O-T. Everlasting Solid Block Alum Bot. This is an alum stick. This looks really, really neat. 3.5 ounces for $11.95. Here's what they have to say about it. All natural, everlasting solid block alum bot. Here is our latest hunk of hefty epicness. Nothing is quite as satisfying as hitting your face post-shave with a barber's classic alum block. This stick is cut from a solid block of natural potassium alum. No compressed powders here. This mythical bot will last for a very long time and comes in a case perfect for storage and galactic travel. Alum Bot is the Swiss Army knife of grooming products. And if you're like me, when traveling, the more uses a product has, the better. That said, the Alum Bot can also double as a most effective deodorant, not to mention a light hair or stash hold as well. And this is just to name a few uses. A few more of alum's many uses. Nature's aftershave, tones and tightens skin, great learning tool, famous for grip, antiseptic and astringent. Fun fact, in the 1460s, the Pope had a monopoly on alum in Europe. Turns out it provided a large revenue stream to Rome. Learning tool or feedback is king. Alum is also a great tool when just beginning a wet shave or trying a new razor, aiding you with tingling feedback indicating how your technique is coming along. Too much tingle means you had a rough shave and still need to focus on your angle or pressure or both. Get a grip. Let's face it, shaving can get slippery, especially when you are using a razor with lousy or no knurling on the grip. Enter Alum Bot. Wet and rub it on your hands. Boom, super grip. Deodorant too? That's right, folks. In a pinch or as your daily driver, Alum Bot is the bomb when used as a deodorant. Great on work days. Hit the pits with Alum Bot first, then apply your regular deodorant on top. It's safe. Here's the instructions for using the Alum Bot. Amazing and easy to use. Wet and rub all over the area just shaved. Simple as that. You can choose to rinse it off after a couple of minutes or leave it on. This really depends on your skin type and preference. Alum is also great for blemishes. I wish I knew this stuff when I was in high school. Shake off excess water and allow to air dry for an hour or more, or just leave the lid off if not traveling. So there you go. Something new from Phoenix Shaving, Everlasting Solid Block Alum $11.95 for 3.5 ounces. This looks like a good one. Give it a look. Now, before I get out of here, I'm going to recommend a movie to you. And since we're in August, well, there's a certain kind of evening in August when the light turns gold, the air cools just enough, and everything feels a little slower, a little more thoughtful. It's the kind of night that invites a familiar movie, not for escape, but for comfort. And few films capture that late summer glow better than The Natural. There's something about Roy Hobbs stepping onto those ball fields bathed in amber light that feels like the season itself is taking a bow. The story moves with a quiet confidence, never rushing, never shouting, just letting the nostalgia settle in like the last inning of a long summer day. It's hopeful without being loud, reflective without being heavy, and warm in a way that feels tailor-made for mid-August. Watching The Natural on a night like this reminds you that some stories don't need twists or spectacle, just heart, light, and a little magic. It's a film that feels like summer's final chapter, written in golden tones and long shadows. And sometimes that's exactly the kind of comfort an August evening calls for. Give it a look. The Natural, starring Robert Redford. And that wraps up another Second Cup. Thanks so much for tuning in again. I really do appreciate it. I sure hope you enjoyed today's show. If you did, please share, please subscribe, and pass it along to a fellow wet shaver or friend. My thanks to everyone who commented and contributed to today's show. And I mean this sincerely. Without you, this microphone would be silent. If Second Cup or the Monday Morning Mailbag aren't showing up in your regular podcast feed, please drop me a line at mondaymailbag@gmail.com and we'll try to get it all sorted out. So again, thank you all very much. I look forward to getting together with you again on these podcast airwaves. Until then, enjoy the day, enjoy your shave, and enjoy that Second Cup.